Voters in 4 more states head to the polls today to pick their candidates for November's pivotal midterm elections. Part of Democrats' hopes to regain the majority in the Senate rest on flipping a seat in Maine. It comes as President Trump makes baseless claims of voter fraud in California. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest.
Voters heading to the polls today from Nevada to North Dakota, South Carolina, and Maine, where a high-stakes Senate race could help tip the balance of power in Washington.
We get to show this country the way forward.
Oyster farmer and former Marine Graham Plattner is the clear Democratic frontrunner aiming to unseat 5-term Republican Senator Susan Collins while weathering a series of scandals, including recent allegations of toxic and unsettling behavior 3 former girlfriends described to the New York Times. Allegations Plattner denies while acknowledging what he calls a dark period after his military service.
When politically motivated, serious and false accusations are made against me, Maine, you have my back.
President Trump, meanwhile, addressed a tele-rally for South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham's re-election bid and again raised questions about election integrity.
We don't want any surprises. We don't want any bad things to happen. In elections, you never know, so we have to be very careful.
After abruptly ending a 50-minute interview with NBC's Kristen Welker when she challenged his claims of election fraud in California, there's no evidence of fraud in the state's ballot counting. The president later posted it's, quote, not possible for Spencer Pratt, the candidate he endorsed, to have lost the runoff for Los Angeles mayor, alleging, quote, rigged elections. California officials acknowledge the state's universal vote-by-mail system causes delays, but say it is working.
Our job is to make sure that we process those ballots correctly, securely, accurately, and that does take time.
NBC News now projecting progressive city councilwoman Nithya Raman will face incumbent Democratic Mayor Karen Bass in the fall. Millions of mail-in ballots still need to be counted statewide in California, and the governor's race there remains unclear. The Republican candidate is calling for changes to speed up the counting process, something Governor Newsom's office said he'd like to see too, likely to be a point of contention in November. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.